graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. Allow me to direct your attention to the south end of the field as we welcome the faculty and staff of Etiwanda High School, as well as our honored guests for this evening's ceremony. At the stage in the center of the field, we'll welcome Mrs. Dion Berwick, member of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Matthew Holton, our superintendent of the Chaffee Joint Union High School District, Dr. Mac Wolf, our esteemed principal of Etiwanda High School, as well as our honored student officers and speakers for this evening's event. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Junior Honor Ivy Chain, carried by the top academic students in our junior class. The Ivy Chain is a long-standing historical tradition at graduation ceremonies across the nation. Our Ivy Chain students have worked very hard to be awarded this honor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of the Etiwanda High School graduating class of 2021.
Family and friends, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Caitlin Bills.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
I'm going to miss that. Thank you, Caitlin Bills, a senior member of our award-winning chamber singers, for the singing of the national anthem. Everyone, please be seated. Good evening. I'm Dr. Wolf, the proud principal of this exceptional school. It is my pleasure to welcome our honored guests, member of the Chaffee Joint Union High School District Board of Trustees, Mrs. Dionne Berwick, Chaffee Joint Union High School District Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Matthew Holton, the Etiwanda High School teaching staff, families, friends, and of course, our 2021 graduating seniors. So, we made it. We're here. By the show of hands, how many of you thought this day would never come? Yeah, I bet. So, special thanks to our district leadership, our school board, the Etiwanda staff, and of course, all of the medical professionals that made this possible. Yes, a round of applause for them, definitely. Despite the impact and the undeserved interruptions the COVID-19 virus has had on your senior year, class of 2021, you must be pleased for what you have accomplished in the past 4 years. You have distinguished yourself with your performance, and you have left an indelible mark on our school's history. Of the 791 graduating seniors tonight, you are one of the largest graduating classes in the history of the school. Academically, there have been a number of notable accomplishments. Nearly half of you have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. 167 students are members of our prestigious Cum Laude Society, which requires excellent grades in challenging courses. Over 70% of our graduates have met the ADG course requirements to attend a UC or Cal State University, and many have been accepted to top universities throughout our country. In addition, members of this great class have been leaders in many extracurricular programs such as student government and clubs that emphasize school culture and spirit. Many of you have spent countless hours in the visual performing arts and have competed and won at various showcases and competitions throughout our state and country. Many have participated on our highly successful athletic teams, and some were part of the greatest academic decathlon team at Etiwanda that we've ever had. Honestly, it has been a true joy of mine to see you demonstrate your talents in academic competitions, drama productions, musical performances, dance shows, choral groups, and athletics. Now, before I'm done, I'd like to share 3 quick things from the E one last time. First, find the positive. Our world is wrought with negativity. It seems at times that it is inescapable and that finding something positive is becoming more difficult each day. But for you to enjoy the life to come, you must choose to find the positive in everything. This does not mean to naively believe that everything will turn out for the best, because that is simply denying reality. But I promise that those who choose to find the positive in every situation, even during a pandemic, will be that much more happier. Second, remember the power of relationships. If there is a silver lining from this challenging year, it's that all of us have recognized how important relationships are. So disconnect your phones to reconnect with people. Take the time to strengthen those relationships that will carry you through the tough times, the lonely times, and the memorable times. And finally, build bridges. We do not need more division. Find a way to unite, not divide. A few days ago, I was reminded of an important lesson from Senora Pacheco. She shared with me a picture on her Canvas homepage, which was a beautiful depiction of a group of students with differences, different ethnically, racially, religiously. Some were tall, short, some had disabilities, some had style, and some not so much. But somewhere on their clothing, each one had an Etiwanda eagle symbol. No matter the differences, they were united as eagles. And no matter our differences, we are eagles, and that is what will unite us always. Class of 2021, thank you for all you have accomplished. I am proud of you, and I am convinced that the Etiwanda High School class of 2021 will make a positive and significant difference in the years to come. Congratulations and God bless. Thank you. Now, we're beginning a new tradition at Etiwanda High School. I'd like to welcome to the stage Marissa Rivera. Marissa wrote a beautiful poem that serves as the quintessential representation of the talent and creativity of the class of 2021. She is now recognized as our first ever poet laureate and will begin this new tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Marissa Rivera will now share with us her poem.
This poem is entitled As the Sun Rises. Composed of mere moments we measure by time, moments that seem to last for seconds. Like vapor that disappears upon a golden touch, fleeting, fading youth slips from our withering hands till we are old and gray, barely remembering our own names. The greatest of times placed in the hidden archives of our minds, to only exist in the best chapters of our memory. A time where nothing was guaranteed and opportunity lied at the horizon of our vision. Everything full of color, full of the unknown, restless spirits, juvenile souls, riding the line ready to grab a fate ahead. Awakening our wildest dreams from deep slumber, to free fall into a fantasy we would make our reality, to wander to places where the sun would fall upon our skin, where we would finally feel our hearts race, beating to their own individual rhythms. Amidst all of the chaos, so much beauty to behold. This alluring, spontaneous time I talk of is now, when our eyes can barely take in all of the possibilities. Just know these moments we're living in are not to keep. Keep climbing the mountain when it gets steep. Stop watching other people's stories unfold. Instead, start writing your own. We have been waiting for something just like this. So dive in and take those risks. Time slips by before you can even notice. Life truly becomes beautiful when you realize you can only watch it once. Thank you. Please welcome Ashley Taggle, your senior class president.
Good evening, graduates, families, teachers, and staff. I just want to first say how extremely proud I am of every single graduate that is sitting on this field. It has been a long year to get here, but we finally made it to graduation. Although we did not get our ideal high school years, we always found ways to stick together. We have endured always being under construction, having windy days that led to no school, and last but not least, COVID 19. Even though our senior year did not go as planned, we still have fond memories like our first Red Zone game, walking into loud music on homecoming night, being a part of such great clubs, crying in our AP group chats because no one has the notes, hyping up court at our awesome rallies, and most importantly, creating lifelong friends. In school, we are taught lessons and then given a test. In life, we are tested, and it often teaches you a lesson. The class of 2021 sure has been tested. We are ready to head into the world with the lesson we learned. The class of 2021 is the most strongest, most powerful classes to walk on Etiwana High School. I am so excited to see what every single one of you accomplishes in your future. It could be becoming famous, going into the medical field, or becoming teachers, or even the next Instagram influencer. I know the class of 2021 will leave their mark on the world. We are ready to end this chapter. As Natasha Bedingfield sings, today is where your book begins, the rest is still unwritten. I encourage every single one of you to stay true to yourselves and hold on to your dreams as the next chapter of our lives begin. Before finishing up, I want to say a huge thank you to our families for helping us every step of the way, and also to my fellow senior class officers, Senor Ruiz, Landon Milias, and Bea Inocencio, for always going above and beyond. Now, to the class of 2021, after 4 long years, I hope you take your equal pride with you and continue to leave your mark. Best of luck, stay safe and healthy. Love you forever and always, the class of 2021. Please welcome our first Kumade speaker, Nia Martin.
Good evening to family, staff members, and friends. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to celebrate the class of 2021. And to my teammates, classmates, hey, I haven't seen most of you in over a year, or ever, because there are a lot of us. How are we already graduating? It seems like we were just in that gym getting ready to start our freshman year. These last 4 years have been crazy yet amazing, huh? Specifically this year. We've lost opportunity and desired memories, loved ones, and at times even hope. I don't want to ignore the heartbreak, fear, and anger we all felt this year. And I don't want to minimize the tragic events we all had to witness or experience. But I also want us to recognize that we have gained so much this past year. Some have gained knowledge, educating themselves and others on topics that were not properly discussed before, learning how to communicate and connect with people through a screen. Some have gained more empathy for others, understanding and listening more on the injustices happening every single day to multiple groups of people, using that empathy to stand by and support them. I could honestly tell you so many things that have impacted us this year. Yet I believe the most important thing we've built is the want for change. Change in ourselves and change in our peers, change in our schools and cities, change in our country, and change in our world. Though to achieve this change, we have to be passionate. So I'm gonna give you a tip. Be passionate in yourself, your goals, your future professions. In order for us to evolve, you have to start with you. Then go to your peers, cities, and schools. Be so expressive in who you are and what you stand for that it inspires people to be brave enough to do the same, like a domino effect, because it only takes one to shift in order for the rest to follow. It is said that Generation Z is the one who will inflict a new standard of priorities, expectations, and norms, that we will shape our future and make an impact on this world. Generation Z is a generation of change. But understand this, if we want to have that title, if we want to make a real difference in this world, we have to have passion. All right, let me finish with a little quote from the Disney Pixar movie Brave. There are those who say fate is beyond our command, that destiny is not our own. But I know better. Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it. And in the words of Mr. Jaramillo and Dr. Wolf, say it with me now, Eagle. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Please welcome our next cum laude speaker, Jinwei Gao.
Good evening, graduates, family, friends, and alumni. Resilient, creative, and one of a kind. These are three of the many powerful dictions that describes the class of 2021. A full year of remote instructions, along with hiccups of internet disconnections, Zoom fatigues, and the outbursts of random noises, screams from sisters and brothers, and murmurs that we probably didn't want anyone else to hear were all veiled in an accidental click of the unmute button. I have definitely done that. Not great. Yet, in the midst of all, we found ways to adapt to this change swiftly, to connect with friends, peers, and teachers through innovative ways, and to continue succeeding academically. We survived, and we were able to thrive. We have remained united when the world chose otherwise. Throughout our 4 years at Etiwanda, we have met, worked along, and competed with many dynamic, hardworking, and goal-driven peers who continue to inspire and motivate us each and every day, whether they're in academics, extracurriculars, or sports. We've also certainly experienced many ups and downs in friendships, partnerships, and other relationships that taught us valuable life lessons and in-depth understanding of our own passions, beliefs, and most importantly, our most authentic selves. But what sets Etiwanda class of 2021 apart from any other group of students is our spirit of collaboration and teamwork. I vividly remember the laughter of joy during group projects, the weird handshakes, stupid jokes, and silly dances that we created together, the utmost excitement of our winning sports team, and most importantly, the united shouts of ETIWANDA during Red Zone. Man, do I miss those. And these are the memories and remedies that are forever remembered and cherished in our hearts and mind, the nostalgic throwback of our naive yet simple selves. These are some of the most beautiful moments of our lives. I want to thank all the Etiwanda teachers, staff, and personnel for doing everything in the best of their abilities to support, comfort, and celebrate us in this difficult year. And to class of 2021, we're forever the tough cookies that no one and nothing can break nor beat down. I know the future will carry many positive accomplishments and reflections in each and every one of you. Never forget that we all have a purpose. I wish you all the best and success in your future endeavors. So soar away, Eagles. Thank you. Next, please welcome ASB President Ashley Mills.
I'm so honored to be standing in front of the graduating class of 2021, and I would just like to start off by saying we made it. It only took 13 years of notes, homework, projects, and tests being thrown at us, but we finally made it. I think everyone can agree that our high school experience was nothing we expected it to be. But does anything ever go how we expect it to? I mean, I expected sixth grade to be better than fifth, but then I found out we didn't get recess. We tend to have a set expectation in our heads that usually deviates from the reality of life. The reality of our senior year is that we didn't really get one. We started our last year of high school in the peak of a global pandemic, and we're finishing with an abundance of restrictions. But through all the hardships and obstacles that the world threw at us, we still managed to persevere and stay resilient in order to make it to our high school graduation. We literally started from the bottom, and now the whole team's here. Well, half the team. I saw the other half a little bit earlier. Etowanda has been the home to us for the past 4 years of our life and has been an experience like no other. Starting from freshman year, we had many of our firsts. First day of high school, first football game, first rally, first high school dance, and the first last day of school. Now, in a blink of an eye, we've all been experiencing our last first day of school, last high school events, and we're here today on our last day of high school. Some say the journey of life starts now. However, I disagree. The journey started long ago, but today just happens to be the day where the path we've traveled together splits into 791 unique roads. From this point forward, we're finally going our separate ways. Some of us will attend college, others may go into the military, and the rest will take their own path. But nonetheless, you are all destined for greatness. Each and every one of you has the chance to change the world. You have all grown into intellectual, powerful individuals who will make a massive footprint on this earth. Now, I say all this about the future, and I know that many of you have waited for this glorious moment to come when you finally grew up and got everything you ever wanted. But I ask you to slow down. Take a step back from thinking about the future and focus on the now. There's this very popular show called The Office. Has anyone ever seen that show? Yeah. Well, that's really good because I haven't watched a single episode. But my coach always talked about the last episode when the character Andy Bernard finally makes it to his euphoria. He's exactly where he wants to be with his dream job. However, he can't stop thinking about his old friends and old job. In this moment, he says, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. I want to remind you that you are living in the good old days, and I encourage you not to let them pass by. Take this next chapter of your life one moment at a time and make every second count. Unfortunately for us, it's time to spread our wings, fly out of our nest, and soar through life, taking in all the world has to offer one step at a time. Andy Bernard not only gave us notable advice, but he also made an extraordinary suggestion saying that someone should really write a song about the good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Please welcome back to the podium our principal, Dr. Wolf.
Thank you to our student speakers. One more round of applause for them. They were wonderful. I would like to welcome to the stage Dr. Holton, Superintendent of the Chaffee Joint Union High School District at this time.
Thank you, Dr. Wolf, and let me just begin by saying it is an absolute honor to be here with all of you tonight. I do want to thank Dr. Wolf for his leadership leading the Etowanda High School community. I want to thank the support staff here, thank the assistant principals, the counselors, and I'll tell you, you have one of the best teaching staffs in the world, and I want to thank them for the job they did this year in pivoting and helping you through. You know, well, I guess most days in your life you will end up forgetting. But there are certain moments that happen in all of our lives that we remember forever. And high school graduation is one of them. So it's really actually kind of cool right now that you are in a moment that you are going to remember for the rest of your lives. And I would also echo some of the comments from your peers up here who shared that you got through a time that was most difficult. All of us in this stadium, with exception of you, never dealt with a school year like you dealt with. And yet you're resilient, you're persistent, and this Etiwanda class was able to get through that. I am proud of you. I know that the staff is proud of you, and I know without a doubt that those individuals in the stands right here are proud of you and love you and are happy for everything that you have accomplished. So now, Etiwanda, class of 2021, this is the official part. Board Member Berwick, as superintendent of the Chaffee Joint Union High School District, I certify that these students sitting before us tonight have met all of the requirements of the state of California and of the Chaffee Joint Union High School District, and they are now ready for you to receive them and graduate. Congratulations, class of 2021. Now it is my privilege to invite to the stage Board Member Dion Berwick.
Thank you, Dr. Holton. Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Chaffee Joint Union High School District, it is my honor to receive the Etiwanda High School class of 2021. Congratulations. I'm going to welcome Dr. Wolf back to the podium now.
Okay, here in a brief moment, we're going to begin what we've all been waiting for. But if you know me, I'm always about one more thing. So I got one more thing. At the beginning of your 9th grade year, students are given their graduation pledge, take pictures in the caps and gowns, and then sign a white gown. Some of you may remember that moment. 4 years later, the white gown is awarded to 2 seniors who have shown the most growth and improvement from their freshman year. The road to graduation for these 2 individuals was not an easy one. They have both overcome many hardships, and for a second, graduation did not seem possible. It is with great pleasure that we award the class of 2021 these gowns to Kristen Sanchez and Frashika Nanamala. So, yeah, I believe Christian's here. So, Christian, come on up. Part of the opportunity for those who are awarded the white gown is that these individuals will be the first to receive their diplomas tonight. So with that, we will have Christian lead our speakers down and get prepared to receive your diplomas.
Christian Sanchez.
Ashley Tagle. Lisbeth Acero.
Ashley Mills. Jinwei Gao.
Mateo Aguion.
Nia Martin. Marissa
Donovan
Rivera.
Alonso.
Soraya Abdosh.
Priscilla Alvarado.
Andrew Abdul Karim.
Angelica Andres.
Gustavo Acosta.
Samuel
Natalie
Araya.
Alfaro. Jaden Allo.
Christian Avila.
Damian Amescu.
Francis Barron.
Taryn Andazola.
Eduardo Bautista.
Alicia Armado.
Ariana Belmontes.
Estefania Ayala.
Brianna
Abigail
Belmontes.
Babatunde. Mitchell Bailey.
Sydney Bartineau.
Natalia Barrientos.
Stuti Bahat.
Dominic Bartolotto.
Ashita Biju. Daniel
Jane
Bow.
Bassa.
Ian Booth.
Jaden Bati.
Malia Buckner.
Arabella Batista. Emily Verdeja. Jacob Bernard.
Valerie Colombo.
Caitlin Hills.
Christian Campbell.
Alex Bobadilla. Aaron Boggio.
Sarah Karaskia.
Jeremiah Brown.
Benjamin
Kaya
Carson.
Brown. Lydia Brown.
Alexandra Castro.
Alex Colonje.
Kayla Cecilio.
Alina Carbajal.
Noah Cervantes.
James Cardoza.
Ruman Chima.
Jenna Carey.
Amaret Correa.
Angela Carnaya.
Roberto Correa.
Savannah Cart.
Jace Covarrubias.
Alyssa Castaneda.
Anaya Crump.
Andrea Cazares.
Darlene Cuevas.
Arturo Cedillo.
Maya Deanda.
Maria Chavarria.
Juliana DeJoya.
Haley Sansaminio.
Daisy Delgado.
Jacob Clayball. Emily
Eliza Del De Silva.
Andrina Cochran.
Rebecca Diaz.
Elijah Cole.
Dante Donaldson.
Brianna Cordova.
Devin Dow.
Karina
Cameron
Cox.
Dua. Iana Dugang.
Kylie Curry.
Haley Eckert.
Caitlin
Jaden
Galasay.
Edwards.
Ryan De La Rosa.
Rosary Escutia.
Kevin
Naomi
De Lama.
Espiritu Santo. Matthew
Enrico
Fabila.
Del Rosario.
Christina Fabros.
Caden Delgado.
Brianna Fernandez.
Isabel DeVille.
Kenji Ferens. Diego Flores
Jackson
Jr.
Dragna.
Tristan Flores.
Megan Ely.
Sharice Fulton. Julian
Carolina
Garcia.
Echeverria Rios.
Andrew Gomez.
Caitlin Edmondson.
Anthony Gonzalez. Anel
Adam
Gizar.
Emma Evans.
Daniel Garola.
Jalen Evans.
Adam Habas.
Judah Ezenwa.
Iman
Giselle
Hamed.
Flores. Brian
Melanie
Fonseca.
Kostic. Andrew Hernandez.
Alonzo Franco.
Layla Hernandez.
Odette Fuentes.
Marian Hernandez. Keelan
Dylan
Cooper.
Edwards.
Daniel Ibarra.
Christian Edwards.
Omar Jamili.
Vanessa Fernandez.
Marwa Jamili.
Cameron Furman.
Heaven Jones.
Benjamin
Jaden
Galas
Jones.
Jr.
Malia Jones.
Heaven Connor.
Andrea Joyner.
Carlos Garcia.
Alyssa Juarez.
Sky Garcia. Oscar
Jason
Garcia.
Juarez.
My son, Isaiah
Amanda
Garza.
Kang.
Juan Gasca.
Timothy Cow.
Haley Gibson. Juliana Gomez.
Coleman Coops.
Nicholas Gomez.
Aaliyah Kyla
Alexia
Potestadas Lacuesta.
Gonzalez.
Esteban Lorando.
Angel Gonzalez.
Ryan Lewis.
Angel Gonzalez.
Zion Lewis.
Julia Gonzalez.
Raymond Linares.
Adeline Greeby. Samuel Griffin.
Tyler Long.
Samantha Gutierrez.
Brianna Lopez.
Sophia Huck.
Myra Lopez.
Callista Hardy. Brianna Heredia.
Zaira Lopez Garcia.
Emily Hernandez.
Christina Lucia.
Ryan Hernandez.
Shondell Lowe.
Haley Hillstock.
Eric Luviano.
Jack Holman.
James Lynch.
Victoria Howell. Mark
Kayla
Jensen.
Marie Makasinag.
Isaiah Jimenez.
Pamela Maycott.
Paulina Jimenez.
Ryan Malenkai.
Candace Jones.
Brianna Martinez.
Lisbeth Jorgensen.
Rachel Martinez.
Justin Niss.
Savannah Mata.
Diego Kontarovsky.
Lauren Mazum.
Anthony Lassos.
Swan
Adeneye
McFall.
Latinwo. Jordan
Tiger
Lee.
McFall.
Tamia Mackenzie.
Matthew Lefevre.
Rory McRae.
Nicole Lilly.
Christian Mendoza.
Charity Lindsay.
Jacob Meneses.
Joel Luck.
Lillian Metzner.
Chrissy Lopez.
Hannah Mesa.
Lovely Lopez.
Jaden Minera.
Charmaine Luciano.
Adon Molina.
Jonathan Luna.
John Molina.
Nora Mahmood.
Ethan Morales.
Brian Mallon.
Seth Moravec.
Melissa Manalo.
Brandon Morgan.
Ruben Marin.
Shelby Mueller. Hashim Mumtaz.
Kaylee Mark.
Thank you for that. David Navarro.
Daniel Marquez.
Somtochukwu Nabetum.
Mia Martinson.
Asia Noel.
Brandon Martin.
Jordan Nugroho.
Sierra Masters.
Chiagosi Ovi.
Simon Michael Matibag. Bailey
Shinasa
Malden.
Ovi.
Brandon
Angelique
Ochoa
Vela.
Lopez. Jessica Ortiz.
Jerry Medina.
Lauren Owen.
Morgan McDonald.
Chamaka Ozono.
Angelina Martinez.
Chi Nanyelam Ozono.
Giovanni Mejia.
David Panjadin.
Madeline Mejia.
Christopher Patterson.
Manuel Magana.
Layla Perez.
Sarah Madu.
Ariana Perez Estrella.
Landon Milius.
Alyssa Faye.
Joseph Manasso. Brittany Monroe.
Luke Phillips.
Christopher
Kiana
Montalvo.
Pierre. Eric Palacio.
Talissa Montes.
Dave Pineda.
Caitlin Munar.
Brian Pleites Cisneros.
Clarissa Muncie.
Arnold Keith Porter Jr.
Brianna Musa.
Devin Prince.
Savannah New.
Armand Puylt.
Evan Nguyen.
Joshua J. Quintal.
Sabian.
Carlos Ramirez.
Nia Ocampo. Alba Andre Jillian.
David Rangel Guerrero.
Anthony Oliva.
Belen Reyes.
Caitlin Orellana.
Tyler Zaid Reyes.
Deja Osborne.
Amelia Reynolds.
Kylie Ornelas.
Kai Richardson.
Chloe Alexis Packley.
Jaden Ridge.
Jenilyn Padilla.
Mackenzie Patricia Rios.
Julianne Anguiano.
Noah Rivera.
Brandon Patterson.
Valerie Rivera.
Amilcar Peraza.
Darren Robinson.
Rebecca Perez.
Devin Robinson.
Aubrey Peterson.
Adriel Rocha.
Vina Prodigalidad.
David Rodriguez III.
Diana Quintanilla.
David Robert Rodriguez.
Angeline Ramirez.
Diane Rodriguez.
Jonathan Reclamanta.
Eric Rodriguez.
Giovanni Renteria.
Paola Janet Rodriguez.
Alyssa Rivas.
Brenda Abigail Rojo.
Michael Rivera.
Kendra Rolfe.
Sabahat Rizvi.
Jose Ruiz. Cassandra Tiani Ruiz.
Isaiah Robles.
Amy Cira Sanchez.
Pearl Robles.
Alexandria A-Rod Rodriguez.
Alyssa Rodriguez. Brandon Roy. Senya Ruiz.
Maya Sanchez.
Christian Sanchez.
Jasmine Sandez.
Julie Sanchez.
Benjamin Sandoval.
Ryan
Nicholas
Scholes.
Gunnar Sandoval.
Kayla Scott.
Isabella Marie Serrano.
Jaden Secona.
Omar Shafiq.
Alex Skibby.
Arnav Singh.
Shane Smith.
Christian Siqueiros.
My son, Maximus Solano.
Dwayne Siringo Ringo.
Andrew Soliman.
Adam Starkey.
Geisha Juwan Sun.
Eliana Sty.
Reagan Seuss.
Aries Tackerdad.
Micaiah Stanford.
Diego Tamayo. Aiden Tapia.
Jordan Styles.
Sage Juliana Telford.
Adrian Suquette.
Lauren Elizabeth Thompson.
Noah Taza.
Justin Torres.
Cassidy Lee Thompson.
Melissa Torres.
Shannon Thompson.
Lillian Valenzuela.
Jalen Tillman.
Elani Reyes. Gabriela Velasquez.
DeGuplo.
Jorge Velasquez.
Joshua Torres.
Eric Villarreal.
Ruby Trito.
Diana Villaseñor.
Caitlin Tucker.
Daniel Walker.
Ryan Tucker.
Evan Webb.
Naomi Tulak.
Logan Williams. Valdez. Jade Yanto. Anissa Valdez.
Santana Zuniga.
Julianne Verona. Tyler Vidal. Alyssa Vita Rosaga. Alexander Villalobos. Luz Villarreal Cabrera. Alondra Villaseno.
Isabella Villasenor.
Anthony Earl Villegas. Sia Wagner. Darius Williams. Javon Williams. Sydney Williams. McKenna Wilson. Christopher Wright. Sean Utuck. Claudia Zimmerman.
seniors, we have met the requirements to graduate. We have received our diplomas. We are high school graduates. We have one final step. Turning the tassel is a time-honored tradition that signifies the move from candidate to graduate. As senior class president, it is with pride that I ask you to please stand with me. Now please join me in the turning of the tassel from right to left to acknowledge that we are now graduates of Etiwanda High School. Congrats, class of 2021.
Okay. On behalf of Etiwanda High School, we congratulate the class of 2021. This concludes our commencement ceremony. Graduates will now participate in the recessional. Parents, exit that way. Graduates, exit that way. We are so proud of you, class of 2021. Thank you for my little wolves. And Eagle Pride, baby.